Hello and welcome to the new African Diaspora Network Members Only portal. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to use some of the tools in your Members Only area. The page that you'll land on after entering your username and password is this page. At the top, you'll be greeted by a name badge with your name and your company. Beneath that, you'll see a gray Members Only menu. And underneath that, you'll see the welcome message from the network, along with a link to two of the upcoming events which you can click into to view and register. I'm going to scroll back up to the page so that we can start by clicking the My Profile option. As a member of the network, you can edit your own member profile. You'll see an edit button near the middle of the page. Click on that button and scroll down to view the information in your profile and make changes if necessary. For example, I prefer to be contacted on my home phone, so I can choose to set that as my primary phone. If you notice that your email address needs to be updated, make whatever tweaks are necessary to your member profile information and click the green Save button. Scrolling back up to the top of the page, I'll hover over the gray My Profile tab and click to change my profile picture. We strongly recommend that you upload a profile photo so that other members can put a face with a name. It really helps with professional networking. I'll click on the picture below to upload a profile photo from my computer. I can click the Upload a Photo option and select a photo I uploaded previously. Once your photo has been uploaded, if you're happy with the way that it looks, you can click the green Save button. You can also choose to crop your uploaded image if you'd like to change the way that the thumbnail looks. Hovering again over the My Profile tab, I'll click on Privacy next. In this area, you can change your privacy settings, configuring who is able to view your information. Later in the session, we'll talk about connections. If you'd like for your connections to be able to view your other connections, you can make a setting change there. You can also change who is allowed to view the photos in your profile. Make any changes you'd like and then click Save. Again, hovering over my profile, I have the option to change my password. Please set your password to something that's easy for you to remember. You can also alter your contact preferences if needed. Near the top of the Contact Preferences page, you'll notice that your mailing list preference is set to On by default. That means that you'll receive newsletters, announcements, and updates from the network. If you'd like to change that setting, you can turn off the mailing list preference. Again, we'll spend some time towards the end of our session talking about the social community and what it entails. There are different types of notifications that you can receive related to the community, and all of those are set to off by default. If you need to make changes and you want to receive any of these notifications, you can toggle these pieces on, and you'll be able to save at the bottom. We'll also touch lightly on the discussion forum. Right now, notifications are set to off for the discussion forum, but if you would like to receive notices when other members of the network post a new topic or reply to new topics, you can choose those settings here. Lastly, the global unsubscribe option. If you choose to globally unsubscribe, that will prevent you from receiving any emails from the network that are not form confirmations or renewal notices. That is, if you click on the unsubscribe option and then confirm that you would like to unsubscribe, you will no longer receive regular email messages from the network. The only messages you will receive are messages related to forms you have submitted, maybe registering for an event, or renewing your membership in the network. As you can see, if you do inadvertently unsubscribe yourself, you'll be able to send yourself a confirmation email to resubscribe. That'll send an email to the email address you've got listed, and you can click on a link from within that email to resubscribe yourself. Scrolling back up, I can also hover over my profile to view my message history. This will show me messages sent to me by the network, like those that we've talked about while sitting on this page. I can also view any invoices that I have. This would be things that I have paid the network for or things that I owe the network for example, membership dues. And lastly, I can view form submissions. If I've registered for an event or made a donation, I'll be able to see history of those submissions in this area. Now that we've looked at the options under the My Profile tab, we'll click on the My Community tab to the far left. This is the social community. The social community is all about engaging with other members and professional networking. Within the social community, you can designate connections. Connections are similar to friending someone on Facebook or making a connection on LinkedIn. And you can also create circles. Circles are user-created member network groups. Within the community, you can also send private messages to people you've connected with and view the latest happenings in the activity stream here on the left. Now that we've taken a brief look at the community homepage, I'll show you how to add a connection. In the connections area, I like to browse the directory to find people that I might want to connect with. These could be people that you've met at a previous event or someone that you would like to engage with professionally for networking purposes. You're able to search the directory either using this quick search box in the top right or by hovering over connections and choosing advanced search. While browsing the directory or after searching, if you find someone that you'd like to connect with, you can click on the Add as Connection button, fill in a message that your connection will receive as you attempt to connect with them, and click Add Connection. It's important to mention that connections do have to be approved. So were I to send this connection request to Amal would need to sign into their profile and approve my connection request before the two of us could be connected. Under the Connections tab, I can also see all of my existing connections. I have one connection so far, my friend Peter. Also under the tab, I'm able to review connection requests I've previously sent. I'm still waiting for approval on a couple of these connection requests, as well as any requests that may be pending my approval. If someone attempts to connect with you, it'll be very obvious to you when you sign into the network portal. You'll see a red notification to the right of the Inbox tab if you have a connection request awaiting your reply. Now that I've made a couple of connections, I'll show you the options under the My Features tab. Under the My Features tab, we can navigate into the Circles area. As I mentioned earlier, circles are user-created member network groups. I created the circle earlier today for this year's symposium. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. As a member, you can also create a circle of your own anytime. You would click the Create button to get started. When you're setting up a circle, you'll be asked to give it a name, fill out a description, and most importantly, select the circle type. The circle type is either open. If you're okay with other members viewing and joining the circle on their own, select Open for your circle type. If this is a private circle, a circle that should require approval for new members who ask to join, you can make the private selection. If you do choose to create a private circle, other members will be able to view the circle's name and description, but only members who have been approved are allowed to see the content within the circle. Here in the top left, I'll click the All Circles option to see a list of all of the existing circles within the network. The only circle right now is ADIS 2018. That's for the 2018 symposium, and I'll click into the circle to show you what is included here. I'm the creator of this circle. As a creator, I have some options here on the right that you normally wouldn't see. For example, I can choose to edit the avatar. I've used the banner for this year's symposium. I can also choose to delete the circle since I am the circle owner. If you click into a circle that you're not part of, you'll see the option to join that circle. One nice feature within the circle as well is if I have a connection that I think might be interested in engaging in this circle, I can click Invite Connections to see a list of my connections and choose the folks that I would like to invite to join this circle. In this case, I've got one connection, so I'll tell him, I think you would love this circle. And then send the invitation so that Peter can join this circle if he'd like to as well. Within the circle area here on the left, there's a discussion forum. The discussion forum includes threading. For example, I've posted a thread called Where to Stay. Other members of this circle can click in to view the conversation so far. I'm asking here about the nearest hotel for the symposium's venue. And other circle members can reply to the thread, including if they needed to uploading an attachment like an image or a file. Multiple discussions can happen within the circle at one time. And beneath those discussions, you'll also see a wall for the circle. The wall is like the activity feed for this particular circle. So in this area, you'll see things like new members who have joined, and you can use the wall to shout out and welcome new members who have joined the circle since it was created. I'm going to navigate back to the My Community tab to make an important distinction. Today we've talked about circles and we've talked about connections, and I want to make sure to differentiate between the two. Connections are relationships between two individuals, similar to Facebook friends or LinkedIn connections, whereas circles are user-created member network groups. So connections are one-on-one relationships, whereas circles are multiple people engaging in the circle at a time. And remember, when you create a circle as a member, you can choose to create an open circle that anyone can join or a private circle. One of the last things I'd like to highlight is the Inbox tab. The Inbox tab allows you to send messages to your connections through the tool. Within the Inbox tab, I don't currently have any messages, but I can choose to write a message to one of my connections now. In this case, I want to greet my friend Peter and welcome him to the network. So set a subject line, compose your message, and choose the connection or connections, plural, you'd like to send to. I only have one connection now, but if there were multiple connections in the list, I could hold down the Control key on a PC or the Command key on a Mac to select more than one connection to send the message to. As you can see, you're allowed to send up to 30 messages a day to your connections. When you're ready to send, go ahead and click Submit. Now in the Inbox tab, I'll be able to see messages that I've sent. I can click into those messages to see the thread. When Peter responds to me, I'll get a red notification showing on my inbox so that I know I've got a message to review. I can also see in this area the ability to send other messages. The very last feature that I'd like to briefly highlight today is a members-only tool called the Community Forum. To get back to the member area, I'll click on the Member Area button in the main menu bar across the top of the page. That lands me back on my Members Area landing page. And in the gray menu bar on that landing page, there is a menu item for the Community Forum. The Community Forum provides an area for members to engage in conversation with one another, share files, and subscribe to your favorite topics. In this case, there's one discussion forum called Discussion Forum. Clicking into that forum, you'll be able to see the one existing topic. The subject of that topic is looking forward to 2018. And if you click into the message, you'll be able to see the body. What are your professional goals for the new year? In this area, if I would like to reply to that topic, I can quick reply, or I can scroll to the bottom, type up my reply, and submit. And again, the forum works in a thread as well. So someone can click in topic, looking forward to 2018, and see all of the posts within that thread about people's professional goals for the new year. One of the nice features here as well is that you can click the subscribe option. If you choose to subscribe to this individual topic, you'll follow the activity on that specific topic. So should other members come in and post their professional goals for the new year, I will get a notification in my inbox so that I know there's been activity on a topic I've subscribed to, and I can come in to engage with my members and network with them professionally that way. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and have a wonderful day.